Hi guys, happy Mother's Day. So because today's Mother's Day, our craft for this week is going to be a cute Mother's Day card that you can make and give to your mom. This card is a little snail, you can see, and it's going to be backwards on camera unfortunately, but it says Happy Mother's Day on the shell. And this little card is especially cute because it rocks. And then after this card, if you want, I'm also going to show you how to make this little baby snail to go along with it. So you can have a mom and a baby to give to your mom for Mother's Day. So this snail card is pretty easy to make. All you need is paper, glue, and scissors, and then whatever you want to decorate it. So any markers or crayons. The first thing you need to do is cut out 2 circles, one bigger and one smaller. Now, it's actually not that hard to cut out these perfect circles. All you need to do is find something that is circular in your house. So, for example, you can use a cup or a plate or a bowl, anything that's a circle. And then all you have to do is put that down on your paper and then trace around it. And then after you traced around it, you'll have a perfect circle and you can cut it out. And then you'll have a perfect circle to use for your craft. So all you need to do is find 2 things to make circles with. One smaller, one bigger. For the smaller one, you could probably use a cup. And then for the bigger one, a plate usually works well. So once you have those 2 cut out, I use 2 different colors of paper. If you only have white paper at home, as usual, that's fine too. So the first step is to take the biggest piece of paper and to just fold it in half. This is going to be the body of the snail. Just like that. And then your smaller piece of paper is going to be the snail's shell. So next you just have to glue this piece of paper here. If you want to make sure that you don't kind of make a mess with your glue, you can put it where you want it, turn it over, take a crayon or something, and make a line, and then you know where to put your glue. So I'm just going to take a glue stick and put some glue there. And then I'm going to stick it right where I had it before. I can use the line that I made as a marker. And now my snail has its shell. So the next step is to cut out the little eyeballs. So to cut out the eyeballs, all you have to do is cut just 2 little circles. And then you also just need to cut 2 little rectangles to put the eyes on. So to make the eyes with your little circles, I'm just going to take a marker and I'm going to make a dot or a circle and color it in right in the middle. And that's going to make it look like an eyeball. Just like that. Then I'm just going to glue the eyes on top of my rectangles. So I'm going to put some glue on the eyes. And stick them on here. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other one. Oops. Just like that. And now I'm going to glue them to the end where there's a bit more green, because this is where the face is going to be. So again, I'm going to flip it over to the back, and I'm going to glue them to the back. Just so that you can't see the end. The end will be on the back. So I'm just going to glue them down right next to each other. Just like that. And then if you turn it around, he has two eyes. So then next, all you need is a little smile. So I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take a black marker, but you can use any color you want. And I'm going to give him a little smile so that he's a happy snail. And now he's almost done. All you have to do is decorate his shell. So to decorate this shell, I wrote Happy Mother's Day, and I made dots all over it. But you can decorate your shell however you want. For this one, I think I'm going to make a swirl on mine. Like that. And then just kind of color it in a bit. Just like that. And now on this one, I wrote Happy Mother's Day on the outside. But on this one, I think I'm going to write it on the inside, just to switch it up. So if you open the card, on the bottom half is where I'm going to write what I want to say to my mom. So I think I'm going to take a green marker. And I'm going to write Happy Mother's Day. And as you can see, unfortunately on camera, it's backwards. So if you don't know how to spell Mother's Day, get ready. I'm going to spell it out for you right now, okay? Is your pencil ready? Hold it ready. So the first word, happy, is H-A-P-P-Y. And then you're going to make a space for the next word, mothers. M-O-T-H-E-R-S. And then another space for the word day, which is D-A-Y. That's how you spell Happy Mother's Day. If you need it again, you can just rewind the video and write it down if you need to spell it again. So after I write Happy Mother's Day, then I'm just going to sign my name. I'm going to write Love, Faith. If you don't know how to write love, you can always make a heart too. Just like that, a heart, and then just write your name. So now my card says, Happy Mother's Day, Love, Faith. Because I'm not Miss Faith to my mom. I'm just Faith. So now my snail card is finished. And, like I said before, oops, it's a bit flat from before. He rocks. So now you're all done with your card. If you want to make something else to go along with it, you can also make a little baby snail. The baby snail is a little bit harder than the mother snail to make. For that, you're going to need some paper, and you're going to need tape instead of glue. It's really hard to make it with glue. Tape works a lot better. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take a piece of paper. I'm going to use some green paper so that it matches the mom, but you can use whatever color you want, or white. And I'm going to cut a strip from it. So just about this long, I'm going to cut a strip down my paper. And if you have trouble making your strips straight, something you can do is fold your paper like this and kind of line it up, fold it, and then unfold it and then cut on the crease. And then it usually comes out pretty straight. So, once I have my strip of paper, I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to start rolling it up to make the snail. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of bend this part over and start rolling it like this. Now, as you can see, if you just kind of roll up the paper, you can't really see all the little swirls in the middle. All the paper just kind of bunches up together. So to make it so that you can see the swirls like this, I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm going to make a little tape donut. All you do for that is take the tape, fold it, and then just stick the ends to themselves. So you have, can you see that? A little circle of tape, and the sticky side is on the outside. So I'm going to take that. See how I have a little curve here that I made? I'm going to stick this piece of tape there. And then I'm going to bring it around, and I'm going to just stick it down like that. And now this is going to be the bottom of your snail. So, next I'm going to make another tape donut. Just make a little circle out of the tape. And I'm going to bring this around and make sure that there's a little bit of space in between here and here. Okay, and then once you have the amount of space that you want, right there is where you're going to put this tape donut. So I'm just going to pick that up, put the tape in there, oops, and then press it down. And try to put it right below where you put the first piece of tape. Press it down. And now it looks like you can go around one more time if you have enough paper, but I think I'm just going to end mine here. So you see it has these little swirls in there. And then, so I'm going to make one more little donut of tape. This is the last one. And I'm going to stick it right here. This is to make the head. And then I'm going to bring this part up and stick it right to the tape. Now this is going to make, you see how the head sticks up? That's your head right there. So because I have some extra paper, I'm just going to cut it right where I want the head to be. So about there is good. Just like that. And now you have the whole body of the snail. So next you're going to need to make some eyes for your snail, just like you made for the mother snail before. So I have this little piece of paper here that I just cut off. So I'm going to use that because I don't need a lot of paper to do that. This is actually a perfect size because it's already kind of in a rectangle. So I can just cut 2 strips off of that. and I can use those for the eyes. Now next, I'm going to draw 2 little circles, about the same size, to cut out. And then I'm going to cut those with my scissors. There's one. And there's 2. Now, when I make the dots on my eyes, I'm going to make them on the side that doesn't have the marker on it. And then, just like I did on the mother snail, I'm going to glue the eyes to the top of these rectangles. And there's one. And here's the second one. Now I have my 2 eyes. So now I just have to glue them to the top. I'm going to glue them right here because that's the back of the head. All right, and now he's almost done. All he needs is a little smile. So I'm going to take my marker and give him a big smile, just like his mom. Now he's all finished. Now, if you want this little baby snail to be decorated, if you want to make like polka dots or stripes or anything, if you want to color them in, all you have to do is color the strip of paper before you fold it and tape it up and everything. When the strip's flat in the beginning, you can color it. And that could look pretty cool. So now you have your mother snail and the little baby snail. So that's the craft this week. I hope that you guys are having a good Mother's Day with your mom, and I hope that you're being extra nice to your mom today and doing what she tells you, and I hope that you guys are going to do something nice and special for your mom. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I know that your moms will probably be very happy if you just did something very simple for her, like maybe you can clean up your room, or you can pick up your toys, or you can help her do the dishes, or something like that. If you don't know what she needs help for, then you can just ask her. You can just go up to her and say, Mom, what's something that I can help you with today? And I know that a lot of your moms would be very happy to get that for Mother's Day. So, as always, I miss you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.